Hi, my name is Ariel Glenn. I'm the Simulation IT Support Specialist at White Memorial Medical Center. I'm going to be showing you how to maintain your SimMan3G in between maintenance visits and post-warranty expiration. The purpose of maintaining your SimMan3G unit is to extend the longevity of his functions as well as keep him out of the repair depot as much as possible. Let's get started. This is SimMan3G. The key components to look for when maintaining your SimMan3G are electronic peripherals, the right IV arm, the left leg tibial I/O port, the head, including facial excretions, ear microphone covers, and neck skin, fluid connections including urinary, the chest area including compressions and ventilations, the bowel area. The first area we'll focus on is the torso. Unzip the bottom zipper and the top. Fold over the flap of the torso skin. Check the foam where the compression placement would be. Make sure that it's not kinked, crinkled, or missing. To access the inside of SimMan3G, you'll need to remove the chest plate and the foam belly cover. Remove the chest plate by lifting and detaching the silicone tubing to the pneumothorax bladders. Then, remove the belly plate. Now you can lift the white compressions plate to gain access to our next area of focus. Check to see that there are no ruptures or holes in your airway tubing or your pharyngeal, or also known as the esophageal tubing. Follow the tubing of your airway system down to make sure that all connections are properly made and that there are no kinks or tears in the tubing. Next, you want to examine the stomach distension tubing that flows from the esophageal tubing area down into the stomach distension tube. Make sure that there's no fluid that's caught and that the connection is made securely. The next area of focus is going to be the ventilation bags. These can oftentimes have leaks or holes in them. So I'm going to show you how to remove the O-rings and how to examine the actual bag. You'll want to lift the ventilation bag covers and remove the green O-rings. You'll want to gently remove the ventilation bags. One easy and sure way to test your bags is to blow air through them. Moving down to the lower area of the torso, you'll want to inspect your fluid connections, but most importantly, your urine connection. We want to make sure that the filter is not yellow, orange, blue, or looking like it's clogged. Before closing up your SimMan3G torso, you'll want to take a look at your chest rise bladders to make sure that there's no leakage, holes, or tears. Oftentimes, the foam that serves as the heat sink for SimMan3G's back area will get kinked and lodged in between the torso area. You want to roll your SimMan3G over using his left arm as support and double check that the foam has not crinkled into the crease. Check the left arm skin for any tears or holes by checking the front and the back side of the zipper. To make sure that SimMan3G's eyes are in good health, you'll want to make sure that your SimMan3G is turned on and check the dilation of the pupils. This can be done in a more advanced way. However, the simplest way is to cover each eye with one hand. Make sure that you can hear a retracting sound coming from the eye and also that the eye is dilating. Oftentimes, fluids may stop working or work a little too much, and then you end up with a flow out of the head like the Bellagio. This issue can be solved in a manner of ways, but one of the ways that you might be able to check to see how the flow of your facial excretions is working is to look down onto the right or the left side of the neck and get a visual on your copper adjustment valves. You can adjust these valves to the right to tighten or to the left to loosen. And you can do this by using the Laerdal provided flathead that comes upon install of your SimMan3G. If you've misplaced this flathead, any small flathead will work. We'll move on to the right arm. The first item that you want to look at is the fluid flow port. Turn the arm upside down and check to see that the port has not been broken off and that the silicone tubing makes a secure connection. To maintain the IV module, you'll want to check the filter inside of the IV catheter. Unzip the right IV arm skin. Peel back to expose the IV catheter. Using the Laerdal provided screwdriver, unscrew the IV catheter. Remove the IV catheter, exposing the small filter inside. If that filter is brown or green or yellow or any other color of the rainbow, there should be more found in your RFID tag bag that was given upon installation of your SimMan3G. Pull back the knee cover, exposing the tibial IO. Remove the tibial IO module and disconnect the silicone tubing. Next, you'll need to take the casing off of the actual tibial IO module and replace with one that was given to you in your set of consumables upon installation. In order to maintain the integrity of your electronic peripherals, you'll want to always stay up to date on the most current version of software. To do this, simply go to a computer station or your instructor laptop if you have protected internet access. Go to the Laerdal website, click on the Product and Downloads tab, find your SimMan3G simulator tab, open that file, and scroll down to the actual software that you are running. If there is no current version of software above it, then you know that you're on the most current version. If there is a new release, you'll want to click on that and download the file. Always remember to download to a safe and clean thumb drive. Next, you want to bring the thumb drive over to your instructor application computer. Insert the thumb drive, open the file, and follow the prompts. Once you have completed the installation of the upgraded software, you'll want to run a mannequin update. Do this by clicking on the Start menu, go to All Programs, click on Laerdal SimMan3G, then select the Mannequin Update function. It will bring you to a screen that will list your SimMan3G, and you'll want to follow the prompts, updating the software to the most current version. So I've learned some tips in the field, and I'm going to share them with you. The first one is, oftentimes SimMan3G skins like to tear, and I've used a variety of different methods in order to heal those tears. One is AquaSeal. Works great. Acts is a very similar material to the SimMan3G skin. No matter how many times you tell people not to use pen around the mannequins, they seem to always manage to have pen marks on them. So some tips for removing pen marks might be that the sun will fade the pen marks. If you have the ability to lay the skins out, you can in the sun, or you can use acne pads to release some of the pen ink from the skin. Always, always, always call technical support if you run into a problem that you can't solve on your own. If you're interested in more assistance regarding the care and maintenance of your simulators, you can email me